Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Elevation, consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow abundantly. Can you feel me? Now let's get into this. Now today I want to talk to you guys about what it means to be free now, or what it means to have freedom in life now. And I have been living a free lifestyle when I decided to stay away from the matrix now. And I can tell you, it wasn't an easy thing to be in the space that I am in now. You know, trust in the process for my life and having the love and support of other like beings like myself cheering me on to live my authentic self now and really know thyself and how free I am within myself now. And I can tell you that freedom has given me longevity for my life now, in the sense that I no longer care what other people think about me. I don't care about how people feel I should be living my life. And I don't care how others feel when I don't give my energy or support their dream that is not in alignment with my life now. And this has brought me freedom for my life. Other than the fact that I am being cared for by nature and being provided for by the universe and taking those actions towards living this freedom I behold within myself now, this free spiritedness that exudes from my avatar. I have the freedom not to be controlled by anyone, anything, any space, any circumstance, because true freedom is listening to that intuitive guidance that is always navigating our reality. And it is wonderful to experience a whole different way of being and having a different lifestyle. You know, today when I went for my run and walk, because I incorporated two. I run sometimes and I walk, or sometimes I just walk, or sometimes I just run. But most times I run and walk, or most times I walk or ride. And on the path heading home now, I met one of the doctors that used to work in the operating theater with now, and we used to have a lot of Jones. When I mean Jones, we used to get jokes off of the names people carry. Like for me, I used to carry my ex-counterpart's last name, which was Das. And he used to say things like, Diaz, you come to work, And his name is F. Tom. So I used to call, yes, F. Tom. So we used to have a lot of jokes with each other. And today when I saw him walking and I approached him, he was watching me with a frown like, who's that, And I know he couldn't make me up because of how much pounds I lost, And I had to mention to him who I am. And so we got into a conversation, and he kept on asking me things like where I was working, what do I do for a living, you understand, how do I get an income and all these different things. And when I try not to go too deep with him because I know that he is still asleep now. And, I just give him a brief that over the past 2 years, I've been renting an apartment for my income, and, I've been living free unto myself now, having that freedom to do what makes my heart sing now, what makes me feel alive. Like I know I explained in my garden, I go out into nature, I move around, so I have more life onto my life now. I eat properly. We discuss all the holistic things I do, and you can see on his face that now that he has retired, like I gave him something to check himself with now, because he's about, he can be in his late 70s and now retired and trying to find ways to keep himself occupied now. And the moment I mentioned gardening to him, it was like a light bulb came on with him, because these people retire after being depleted of their energy because other human beings wouldn't take care of themselves. You know, that when they come home from retirement, after they work so hard to build what they build, and now home and trying to enjoy it, it is not enough now. So even ask me how big is my garden and all this. So I tell him, and he said, that's a small garden, So I know the gardening things stick with him. And prior to that, he was a doctor that always spoke about gardening in the theater. So I know he loves it. And like I just come and give him a spark to start it again now, and really give him some hope to do something that he loved, that's something he really loved more than when he was a doctor now, you know. And when I left him from our conversation, when I met him, he wasn't all smiley face, but when I left him, I left him in a real good mood now. It's almost like he could see that when the conversation ended, the first thing that came to his mind was going in his garden and embracing and absorbing himself in what it is he loves now. And this is what freedom is. Freedom is the expression to love what you love now, to love life in the way that life keeps on giving you the same love now, And this is how I live every day, the experiences I go through with life every day now, you know, and now coming into a space of understanding deeply what it means to let go of the past now, because I can tell you the past is holding you back. It does, especially when you drench in things that you were manipulated to, and have others still try to manipulate you, even if you're wide aware and awake now. You know, the past can make you angry, it can make you vengeful in some ways now. And because I have come to this conclusion of freedom of a illusion that was created for me to stay bound in repeating cycles now. I understand now how deeply it is to free myself from the past now and let it be, because I no longer live there. I have so much present moment manifestations that are beautiful for me than to let the past hold me back from receiving this beauty abundantly, and it is in letting go of all that was projected, that was gaslit, that was manipulated onto me, and being angry about it. I realize to myself now, all of that was to keep me in lower vibrational frequencies, when freedom says, hey, you have so much coming your way. Let that be what it is and move on with your life now. And it is for this I am grateful for freeing my soul from people, spaces, things that didn't serve my life now. It makes me stronger than who I thought I was. You know, I say, and what doesn't kill you only make you stronger. Well, this is what freedom has done for my life now. It has given me so much confidence, so much courageousness, so much inexhaustible belief in myself and what it is I can co-create for myself, and have no one take that away from me, knowing very well it will manifest abundantly, effortlessly, So I say to you today, beautiful souls, it is in being free with yourself and holistically whole with yourself, knowing exactly what is coming from the quantum field for your life, and claiming all of your birthright, that everything that tried to hold you back from being the queen you are or the king you are cannot infiltrate that freedom, that wholeness that is ours innately, and not having to depend on systems that did not encourage us to be free within ourselves, you know, to co-create our own and to be of service unto ourselves now. That in this present moment, freedom is what we thrive in because we understand our intelligence and how to co-create and manifest a life that is exponentially magnificent for ourselves and reflections of ourselves now. Living that freedom externally now, that brings more freedom to our life in reality. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, because freedom is our birthright, and we are free to be who we are in our divinity, excluding everything that does not serve our reality, you know, and take from a space that been given back to us and use what we need to use to co-create and build our passions, our freedom to be with each other, so that we live our freedom, our divinity, our resourcefulness, our sustainability, free with each other. I am infinite elevation, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Yes, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Because we know intuitively how to bring our freedom to reality. Once again, I am infinite elevation. Yeah. Consciously keeping high vibrational love frequencies alive on the planet abundantly. Oh, baby. Because we real G's know elevation is the way to grow abundantly. To have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing, wonderful day, filled with the freedom you are to expand exponentially, so that freedom, the love of freedom, will bring our passions, our inner beauty, our holistic way and lifestyles projected into reality. I love all of you. High vibrational. Oh yeah, 5D New Earth Stars.